Hey, I'm Jezbot.
I'm Jimmy Taco.
And I'm Sean Enough. Welcome back to another episode of Turnstile Records presents the Escape Pods.
Oh, it's well done. It's good to be back.
It is good. We've got another mystery sort of falling...
Update?
Well, is it an update? But it's the plot thickens.
The plot has thickened.
Yeah.
The spook continues.
So is this an update for Sean Enough's spooky stuff?
Yeah.
Which, if you listen to previous episodes, Sean's been poltergeisted all over his face, neck and chest. And he's freaked out. He's had the feels all over his body.
Poltergeisted.
And you think that there's possibly another sound?
Well, we've had, I'm still completely open to all sides of this argument. And I'm not convinced it's a ghost, but the audio is hard to convince anybody otherwise.
Yes.
I had another experience in a recording
Yes.
where we heard another similar sound. Much
Okay.
quicker.
And is that a shout out to your buddy that we met at the gig?
Shout out to Benny Cullen.
Yes, big time listener, first time hugger.
Yeah, no, big time hugger. Probably never listened.
Okay. He was,
Last time this was...
I've never felt so loved. Honestly, that night there was.
He does share it.
Oh, and my mate Shawza, got some good hugs off him. Got some good hugs off Sal.
Sal,
Yeah,
Sal
yeah.
gives a good hug.
The
Yeah.
bash on.
Yeah,
He
hugged
does
out.
have the bash on.
Hugged out.
But he was around. You was.
He was around. He heard it and was also creeped out by the video.
And you were talking about ghosts just before.
We had been, yeah. We're just talking about.
Do I need to tell the story for you?
Yeah, so, no, but it's
Do
just,
us
this is
so
how
far.
we work.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. We had been talking about the ghosts, talking about the podcast and how, and I shared the video with him, and he was a bit creeped out by that. Didn't want to hear it, actually.
Yeah. It's like, what's a podcast? This is
Yeah,
weird, man.
I know what you're talking about. I was freaked out by it.
the
Didn't
ghost,
want
the
to
ghost,
talk
oh,
about
okay.
it.
Definitely,
Yeah, the ghost. So anyway, I thought I'd film a video and send it to you or somebody.
I think it was to
using
me.
a
Yeah,
soda
yeah.
okay. Well,
That's how
I've
exciting we
got
are.
the clip, but what I've done with this clip is I've shortened the part where the sound actually occurs.
Yeah, so the ghostly part was very quick on this video. It was a microsecond, to a second.
I dare to say the same voice.
Very, very similar. And because, it might have continued, but the video was of me using a soda stream. So,
So
if you're familiar with what a soda stream sounds like, it's very...
Yeah.
But it's just before you hit the button, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, should we
Alright.
play the original spooky tale? Because you might not have heard
See
it.
what I've got here. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's quite hard to hear at the start there, but what I'll do is I'll isolate that little bit just before you press the soda stream button.
Yep.
Right? It's just like a
Yeah.
hyena.
And it's
Aisha?
at the very
Hi.
start of the video, and it's before I've pressed the button.
Just before, yeah. So it's kind of in there.
So let's hear it again. So that's not the original. That's the second.
That's
Yeah.
that's the same one
the
again.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So now I'll just play like we had last week. We had a voice appear which is very similar, which sounded like this. Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is very similar to the intro to this new one. Like,
Well,
I hear.
I hear.
Well, we were talking about the ghosts, but like I
did
said,
hear.
like even having these experiences and having them recorded and talking about it so much, I still don't have any ghostly apparitions. I still don't feel very ghostly around the house,
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe it's not always like that. Maybe it's not always spooky.
I mentioned that to someone. They say, yeah, that's because they like you.
Okay.
Like they only give you bad vibes if they don't like you. They're trying
Yeah,
to
the
get you.
last tenant moved out because he was a dick.
Well,
and
I'll tell
the
you
ghost
what.
didn't like him.
I do rent the house in lovely Windsor, and a lot of people that live there because the amount of letters that get put in the letterbox, there's like 13 different names.
Oh, really?
They've all been spooked away.
Oh, maybe it's trying to send you a message like collect my mail. Something like that. I don't know. So
Cancel my
if I put
subscription
the
to the
two
Resurrection.
if I put the two together, right?
It might make a sentence.
So, no, it doesn't make a sentence, but you can hear how they are very similar voices.
Yep.
So one's in the kitchen and
Yep.
the other one's in a room. So it's not room related. So
It's
we
not
can
room
rule
related.
that out.
I thought it might have been related to some of the technical equipment in the studio.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So we can rule that out. So it could still be the phone, could still be a ghost.
Yeah.
Plot thickens.
Here's the comparison. Yeah, it's
Very
They-
similar.
It's the same.
And there's another piece in there that says something like Dante or something.
Yeah, that was the
That
second
was-
voice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same sound, isn't it?
it is
Very similar.
So well, we
Still
just
have
don't know yet. We just don't know, and I haven't heard back from the investigators.
Obviously
I would have
very
thought
busy.
that they would have popped. Yeah, they would have popped on that, Frankie, but they didn't.
Well, as the evidence keeps rolling in, maybe someone will take us seriously for once.
Take the case. Have you got any more evidence? Well, we do actually.
Yeah, actually we do.
So let's.
Sounds a lot like a soda stream. It's not the soda stream. It was before I pressed the button.
just before. Yeah. So there you go. That's
Update for that one.
We'll keep you
Update for that.
posted.
Keep you posted on that. And if you've been spooked or spoken to at night through your soda stream,
Speaking to.
why did you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, whatever.
Jesus. Well, you really
I
tried
don't,
off
know
on
the
that one.
I don't know the address.
I want to bring the microsode Steve's episodes into the big ones. Yeah,
Sure.
and
It's just to advertise the microsodes that advertise this one.
yeah, pretty
It's
much.
just a bit of podception.
Yeah, that's right. It's the dream within a dream within a dream.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got Jezbot's diary here, but this is why it's reached this one. This is a bit of a prequel.
Yeah.
It's 1993.
I found this in the
Diary.
Jez's crawl space this morning.
And I wouldn't
Wow.
exactly
Fresh off the
call
press.
it a diary. It's more of a journal. What was the difference between a journal and a diary? Didn't we come up with that?
A journal's your thoughts. A diary is what time you got to be somewhere, I think.
Right.
Is it?
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought a diary was your feelings and a journal was what you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
this is from year, I want to say
The-
8. I
Okay.
was in
1993. So give us an age. How old are you?
Year 8 or year 9?
Essendon
Year
won the
9,
premiership.
12, 13, 14.
You're 14.
13 turning 14, probably. And this was a school project. Like the homeroom teacher made us take journals.
Okay.
When he didn't want to teach when he was hungover. Write in your journals.
Write in your journals. Did you have to hand this in?
Yeah, and he's I promise I don't read it. I just check to see if there's words in there.
It's how they screen if
Well,
kids are
that's-
suffering physical abuse at home.
Well,
Write a
he's-
journal. Tell me. I want to hear your silent screams for help.
You're certainly not holding back if this is an assignment. Are you sure about that? Okay.
100%. It says it on one of the pages there. Mr. Anderson's making me write this. All teachers can go fuck themselves.
Doesn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Something along those lines.
So this entry is on the 28th of March,
It'd be
1993.
great if we could have the music as well.
We can. I'll put
it
that
there,
in
yeah.
right here. Went to the Fete on Friday. It was great. Met didn't get with there on Friday, but on Sunday I went to the strip's house and got with her. It was her. It was her first get. She was okay, I suppose, but I will teach her. That brings the total up to 22. Only one thing, though. Only one thing.
What is it? What is this one thing?
How am I going to get rid of her? I have to see her this Saturday because I'm working at a friend's house. I hope to tell her then. Yeah.
Just to be clarified, didn't you guys go to like religious schools?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Catholic
It doesn't make any difference.
It makes you hornier.
Does
Makes
it?
it worse by what I think, what I can see.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Well, yeah.
It's pretty
you know.
bad. Pretty repressed.
I reckon, yeah, okay. I hope to tell her then. Yep, I'm going to drop her then at her friend's house. Now, has already dropped that other guy. I'm glad I didn't go out with her. I couldn't trust her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not a trustworthy guy.
And then on Friday, did the Bart man. That was after the fate. And I was wearing dark green shirt, blue jeans, and Bluntstones. My hair tied back. Oh, yeah. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So there you go. So,
am I a hideous monster?
This is an assignment. There's so much of it there, Sean and I.
And you've written that for school.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little bit.
Classic. What do you got there?
Should I read another one?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Give us the date as well.
22nd of February, 1993. Journal entry number 2.
Ah, here we go. That's it. I don't know
Okay.
what one is.
Current. Hi, Journal. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Is that what it writes?
Oh, my headphones.
Quite
Spot
formal.
on. It's almost like you wrote it.
Yes.
This weekend was great. Friday night, I went down the basketball stadium to shoot some hoops and catch up with Kate, Sarah, Amy, and Bridget.
I got with all of them.
After talking to Amy and Bridget about Bridget's boyfriend, I went back to Cam's house.
Oh, here we go again.
His parents were not home.
No, of course they were.
So Cam, Tim, my brother, and I stuffed around for a while. We mainly ate.
Yeah.
At about 9:30, Cameron's mum and sister came home from Chadstone. Miranda, Cam's sister, had been working at Donut King and brought home the biggest donuts you ever did seen. We were so amazed, we decided to write a rap song about it. It was called The Biggest Donut. Oh, sorry, there's more to that. It was called The Biggest Donut in the World.
It's the biggest donut
In
in
the
the
world.
world. It's big enough for boys and girls. Put it in your mouth.
Suck it.
Chew it all up because I'm going to poo. Poo it all out on the end of the night. End of the night, it's going to be all right. No, that's it. That was freestyle. That was freestyle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Played 2 games of basketball. First game was under 16. I scored 6 points out of 15. We lost.
Yeah, because the other suckers don't know what the fuck's going on.
The second game was under 18. I scored 2 points. Doesn't say whether you won that one though. Unfortunately.
But I was 16 or something, so I was moved up the ranks.
Oh, we won Saturday night.
Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of basketball going on.
A lot of ball.
Yeah. Cam, Tim, and I did the Bartman. It was great.
The actual dance.
Apparently
Yes.
so. I laughed for 2 hours straight. Sunday, I got with my Aaron. Oh, we're going out with her. I thought you didn't trust her.
You read weeks forward.
Oh,
That's the second entry. And I think you might have
so
gone,
I've just prequeled the prequel.
Going backwards in time.
are we going to take out any of the names to protect the innocent?
Yeah, I'll take
Yes,
some
please
names out.
do.
I will. That's hilarious.
Well, don't.
So all that and more on Steez if you want to get a little bit of more of an insight of what Jeremy became a year later. I reckon that's a really good start.
It is a good start.
Yeah.
Because all it is, this podcast, Tim and I have been talking this week, and it seems to be just a diary entry, if you will, of our lives.
Yeah, or us plotting our way through describing to you what we've done and what we will do.
I went to Chadstone and I abused a security guard.
I bashed a lady for locking her dog in the car.
Yep.
What else did you do?
So advice I was given as a youngster, you never know who you're boxing.
Correct. We talk about this often.
Until you look at him.
Yeah, those days of street brawling, a tit for tat punch on, they're over. You're going to get choked out.
Did you ever have that? Tit for tat.
I've never punched anyone, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, I internalize my anger and I suppress it and I push it right down.
And I lose it at customer service representative.
I explode.
Hey, it's blueberry season. They're cheap at the moment.
Oh yeah,
Do you mind if I
Jump in.
get in?
yeah.
Oh,
Do you pop them like
M&M's.
Do you though?
Mhm.
I'm gonna. It's. I
They're
don't
really
have
good for you.
blueberries all the time.
Full of antioxidants, vitamin C.
Superfood, yeah?
Apparently a superfood.
Hmm.
Get him
Oh,
India.
juicy. Is this what you fed to the possum earlier?
No, I gave him some apple.
All right.
Might
You'll
give him
have
some
to-
blueberries.
You'll have to check the microsode for that. Because we just did a segment while you were looking after your kids in the pool.
Supervising children swimming.
Yeah.
What a loser.
I had one mission: not to kill Audrey's friend. Yeah.
On the hottest of hot days that
You've
you've ever seen. Reem comes on steady, hot, and strong.
Yeah. I used to love those Ream ads. You know how hot they made the water look? Remember those Ream that
Steamy.
like in the 80s?
Mm.
It was just... They must have put a fridge in that room and then set up a shower
That's
in the
right.
middle.
That's not natural steam, is it?
Nah, that's just
Nah,
like
is that smoke machine?
Soak machine steam.
smoke machine
Think?
steam. Oh, it might be.
Smoke machine?
But smoke on camera looks different, so you don't actually use a smoke machine. You use
Use milk.
Yeah, yeah.
You spray milk in the air. And one little fact about swimming pools, while we're on the pool subject, is
Yeah.
that if you were to tip a cup of milk into a swimming pool, ruined. You can never get it
Well,
clear
it's
again.
not homeopathic pool.
You
pool
can't
milk.
take milk out of the pool.
Really?
Mm.
Is it?
So it'll be cloudy forever. So you got to drain it.
Really?
Where does that? How does that? Can we test that?
No. I'm struggling with the pool being cloudy as it is without the milk.
I tell you what. At least it's getting used this year. I just had a dip in.
We did get in, didn't we?
Mm.
Yep.
I feel refreshed from the first session.
Amazing. The difference that it makes
Mm.
is it's amazing. Like seriously, like if you're out there and you don't have
Do
a
yourself
pool,
a favour.
do yourself just get a pool.
Just get a pool. 50,
know,
60,
Just
70
get
grand.
a pool.
You know, and like what do they cost? Like $60 a week to run or something. You know,
Oh, yeah, a bit more.
Bit
more.
more.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, a lot more.
just yeah.
Plus the initial 80.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Then your top ups. Then you got your chemicals, and then you got your
Well, I did. We were talking about in the microsode when you went here, Tim, just before.
great.
Ways to keep cool during summer.
Yep, get a pool.
Get a pool. I couldn't afford a pool. I did like 3 or 4 years ago get one of the blow up pools.
Yep.
Pules.
It's more of a
Novelty.
dunk and squat.
A spunk,
So
a spunk dunk.
you're sort of just sitting in your own filth. But I set up a pool pump and to put it up right up onto the PVC piping up onto the old shed there.
Oh, a little
Oh,
solar
And
rig.
they did a solar return, and I was getting like mega hot water out of the.
Wow.
So that's a hot tip.
It's a hot tip.
Literally.
That is a hot
Yeah.
tip.
But
Yeah, that's
don't
cool.
do that on the hottest of hot days you've ever seen because
Defeats the purpose.
does it?
Can't
yeah,
get in.
it does. See, now that pool's good, but every other time you get in it, it's too cold.
Yeah.
It's just because it's 45 degrees outside.
Now, how are we going to keep cool tomorrow on the 41
Do
degree?
yourself a
41.
favour, get yourself an air conditioner, and
Get an air conditioner. Get a pool. Your mugs.
yeah. What's wrong with you?
we've
Take
taken-
your own pool. Get out there.
I don't have either. I'm just being a smart.
This is the ultimate white privilege. Take the day off to do a podcast and swim in your pool.
Yeah, and tell people to why don't
Why
people
don't you have an
pools?
air conditioner? You
Yeah, I do.
No. We were talking about this in the microwave episode. You've got to do your bit. You know, I don't have ideal scenario for a hot day. Not everybody does, and some people have it much less unfortunate than me, or much less fortunate than me.
Yes.
And
Always thinking of others.
thinking
Stop
about
there. I
that.
was thinking, what the hell did he just say then?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you've got to like homeless people. What are they doing?
What are they doing?
They, I believe they get the newspaper they usually sleep under and use that as a fan.
Or fold
Yep.
it into a pirate's hat. A paper pirate's
Sit
hat.
underneath it and go to sleep.
Also, the elderly can't afford the $8.50 a day to run the air conditioner.
No, that's true.
$8.50.
Well, it can do.
Well, can I just? Jesus Christ!
Turn that off.
I'm turning that off. Is it real? Oh no, it's too hot. It's far too hot.
That just glitched. Can you?
Yeah, it'll do that. Don't worry. Don't stop talking though.
I thought you were going to save it.
Nah.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I've got something. So I checked my emails the other day, and just perusing through, making sure that everything's in order. Which my email folder now it's got like, you have 7,000 in your inbox.
Yeah.
It's no longer. I've got to like go through the mail to find the ones that actually belong to me. I hate it. So I come across this iPhone payment. It was an Apple payment, Apple Store. And I open it up. It's an invoice for $60 from a purchase on one of those app things. For $60, I bought 500 diamonds on some fucking space game.
Really?
Yeah.
Fake diamonds.
Fake diamonds. Real $60, fake diamonds.
Del Monte's.
The prices for these things are amazing, aren't they?
It sure is, but I know what's happened.
What do you get for a diamond, though?
Nothing. I don't even have the game.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
Would you like first opportunity to buy 500 diamonds now? Oh, yes. Whoever's pressed yes has pressed yes. And it's purchased them because I was still logged in for some reason.
Somewhere, somehow.
So an ad's come up. So an ad came up on the screen, and one of the kids was playing on the phone and just went,
Swipe.
yep, take, and I got charged $60 for 500 Virtua diamonds.
Can we fight this?
Crazy.
Tooth and nail?
So I tried to paper trail it back to Apple and to the app. I looked up the app. I looked up you can't get your purchase history from the methods that I was choosing. Obviously, you can somewhere.
Or is it a bait and switch where you open that email and then you...
Then that's what I thought, because I couldn't
you
find
get the virus?
any trace of it.
If it didn't come out of your account, it didn't happen.
That reminds me of
It
something.
did it?
Because it's been going around a Commonwealth Bank scam. It didn't nearly get me, but they sent me a message through the Commonwealth Bank phone number, so it come up as CBA, and told me that I was $618 overdrawn from my business account. And I was like, I don't even have a business account.
And I don't have $680.
Is
So,
this
come on.
Sean enough?
So I knew there was something wrong with it automatically, and I looked into it, and it is a scam. So you never know.
Yeah, that's it. And you may or may not have Commonwealth Bank, but there's pretty good odds you're gonna.
Yeah.
So they could
Common.
just fire off.
It's a Commonwealth bank.
Oh, do you have a 9 at the front of your phone number? Yeah, yes I do. It's definitely you then. But in that series of questions, they'll extract information from you, and they're building up a dossier. They got your number. They know Commonwealth Bank. Then they know this.
Yep.
They get you to cough up this information, like that magician Darren Brown, the mind guy.
Oh, yeah.
That he's obviously got some method of doing it, but he extracts the information out of you without you knowing you're even telling it. So surely they know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you could cold read off the end of a phone. If
Easy.
you've got a method.
That's what all those psychics do. Keep it very general. Keep it about money and relationships.
Yeah.
And travel. You want to travel, don't you?
Yeah, I really do.
I do.
You're dissatisfied.
Yeah.
Like, because, heaps of satisfied people go to clairvoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know.
I like going to clairvoyance. I actually do.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Each their own.
I like it.
Each their own. I don't know. Like, I like it. I like the thought that somebody could tell me something that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, the one time that I had experience with a clairvoyant, I actually I bought it. It was, I was working at the Snow, and I had worked there years before, and then I thought I'd go up there for a little trip, like a weekend of my own. And they basically said, stay, we'll give you a job. And I was like, all right, I'll hang around.
You're
And,
gnarly, dude. You totally fit in here, brah.
Totally gnarly. We need you here to build our jumps, man.
You should totally staff a whole season, brah.
That's pretty much what happened. And,
Really?
so
man.
yeah.
Just staff.
was
Put
like,
the fucking
totally.
thing over there, you know? Lifts every day. Gnarly. Fucking gnarly.
Poutine. What is it? Poutine.
Poutine.
No, we don't have poutine. It was in Australia. So, so there was no rooms for me straight away. They had to put me up in the backpackers. And I was sharing this lodge with this old whitebeard dude who was a flute player that used to play flute out the front of the National Gallery. And I think he was just an old-timer hustler. This guy just had triple bypass surgery and looked like a wizard. And he was up there to do some cross-country skiing. And
Doesn't seem
very wizardy.
well, he ended up doing cross-country skiing. We ended up having to send out a search party for him.
Ooh.
He got like stuck out the back of in the bush somewhere in the snow, and we had to go look for him in the middle of the night on ski-doos.
Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing.
But, no, this is full on legit. Like
Ski do, ski don't, dude.
tracked him down. I remember finding footsteps and some yellow snow, and being like knowing he's close.
Did you do that? He's near.
No,
He's
but
really
I
close.
could tell by the colour of it that he was getting dehydrated, so we had to find him quickly.
Oh yeah.
And but anyways, we found
Good
him.
tracking. Good tracking.
Guy read my palm before he took off.
Oh yeah. He said,
And,
"You're right."
you know, at the time I thought, it makes like a lot of sense. This guy's like, no, he knows what he's talking about. But he was casting a broad net based on what he knew about me. He was really like pandering to, my sensibilities. And in hindsight, a lot of time has passed since I had my palm read then. And
Was it kind of like, you are totally gnarly and you are a rad type of dude? Wow, it's like you know me, Broseph.
That's right.
What did he say to you?
He said, I can't remember what he said. He said a bunch of stuff.
Did he say that he was going to
creative
get
stuff
lost that night? And you're going to come and find me? You're going to be the one to find me?
Or
You will drink urine tonight, eat urine from my snow.
yeah. Oh, well, you turned up to find him. Yep, told you so. Told you you'd find me. I knew you'd find me.
I'll tell you the biggest lie that he said is that he told me that I'm going to live till 86.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, are you there yet?
No, I'm not there yet.
So can I just riddle me this? Does that play on your mind just a little?
Not now. Now
But
it's
you
good.
had 86 hanging over your head for a while there, right?
I was like around 36. I was like, oh, what if it was 36 and he just didn't see the other side of the
Oh. Shit, maybe he's dyslexic.
Yeah, that's right. But hey,
Psychic lexic.
I reckon 86 is a good number because I don't know if I'll make it that far. So
It's a pretty rapid decline after 86, I think.
yeah, I reckon it'll be good if I'm looking forward to 86, and then I'll probably drop off at 79, maybe earlier. Who knows?
Isn't that the saying? Let's 86 this joint.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's code for trash.
Clairvoyance.
Is
On the clairvoyance. I heard a story on a podcast about Eddie Murphy's family, and one of 13, his mum's family or whatever.
One of 13 characters he plays in the same movie.
Yeah, exactly. The one with the big ass, the one with the bigger ass, the one with the big tits and the big ass. But a clairvoyant had said to one of the family members in the, 30s or something, one of your family is going to be worldwide, worldwide.
Great.
And so they all started getting singing lessons, dancing lessons,
Okay.
acting lessons,
Yeah.
and then Eddie Murphy came along.
Okay. Yeah, so it is. It could be the thing that starts it all off.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll be dead by 86 anyway, man, so I might as well.
I might as well just live large,
I'm
man.
going to grind that rail.
I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to ski the K2. I'm going to do it, bruh.
Absolutely.
And did you get with any chicks at the old
the
snow?
snow?
Yeah.
How many? What
worked
kind of
up there.
what kind of numbers?
What numbers did you pull?
I never pulled massive numbers. I usually had people off the mountain that. But I did. I met. My partner now. I met up the snow.
Ah, yeah.
They're all wizards' sleeves. The people offering.
They are. The thing about the mountain is like a mountain 10 is a mainland or a sea level 6.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Can you
Like-
can you say the word bro after that?
Bro. Like
Bruh.
all the no offense, but you go up to a mountain and you're in a very isolated situation. You're
Yeah.
on a mountaintop. And generally, I don't know, sometimes there's not as many women as there is men. So they become, there's this demand.
It's
supply
like
and
high school.
demand.
It's like high school.
High school,
Situation. Yeah.
So all of a sudden, and then without even it takes a day for this effect to take hold in a female's brain, where they know that the odds are stacked.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do they go there for that, or does it just happen once they're there? But once the demand is up, they know it, and they start. So you get a 6 acting like a 10, and I'm like, man, I get you're like a diamond, and I'll get 6 of you 6s on the sea level tonight. I got a fast car. I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm with you.
I
I need a 10 on a 10.
Yeah, and that's what it was in high school. The sixes, the teachers, the hot teachers, there were 6s on
They
the
were
outside,
6s on them,
on the outside world. but nines, 9.5
Not, yeah,
in the grounds.
in the grounds.
Yep.
Within the confines of the arena.
I often like to think that I'm an 8 in a 4 world.
Okay. I reckon it's more of a 2 world out there.
It's pretty rough out there.
Oh man.
Go to some places you're like,
I don't know,
whoa.
I live on Chapel Street. It's all right.
Oh, you've got
Oh
the best.
yeah,
You've got the best. Yeah.
the best of the rest.
Just even went to the Camberwell Market. You really must go. And compared to the Caribbean Gardens.
Oh yeah,
Market.
Caribbean Gardens is Gronk City.
Yep.
And like down at Camberwell Market, I'm paying $5.25 for a medium lukewarm latte.
Okay.
But there's way more
Served to you-
active wear around.
Yeah, served to you by
So-
someone wearing activewear. I was
No,
going to
that's,
say.
I see a lot of activewear around my area, and I don't know how to feel about it because activewear looks great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you've got it, flaunt it, and I've got no problem with that
Nope.
whatsoever.
Yeah, if you've got the gear, flaunt it, or if you've got the body. Because
Oh,
if you've
both.
got okay,
Both, whatever. You know
some
what I mean?
people are just flaunting the gear.
But the
that's
active
true.
wear is false advertising. It makes everyone's ass kind of look, 10% better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
like
it's
that.
funny. Like those 2XU compression pants.
Mm-hmm.
That is activewear, but they're not just pants. They're for exercising.
Yeah, and it'd be a real shame to cut a hole in the front of them. Quote unquote Jezbot.
All right. No, hold the phone. We've got to talk about this. We've got to talk about this because the other day we were talking about how funny it was that we both brought a Soda Stream bottle.
Yes.
Now, you've made an under-the-table joke about cutting a hole in the front of a pair of 2XU pants. And it was
Sure.
going to go under the table like an inside joke. But I've done that too.
You've cut the hole in it, or you've said that joke.
No, I've actually cut a hole in it. Have you done them?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I saw you haven't.
That's great.
No.
He wants to.
Oh,
No, he
well,
would
you
be
have, well, I
ashamed to.
be
Ashamed
ashamed
to ruin
to.
such a good pair of pants.
By having to cut a
I
hole
can't
in the
remember
front.
why. Can't explain why. Not in this hour.
Mm-hmm.
But people that wear gym pants and gym attire to go get high fat foods, like it just makes no sense to me.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you got your ice creams. Even your yogurts are quite high fat these days,
Well, you
aren't they?
see it the most in the supermarket, and wearing the active wear, the 2K pants or whatever it was, and your trolley's full of chips and dips and cokes and sippers and lippers and I don't
Yeah.
know what they, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't go shopping, but there's no fruit and veg.
No,
It's white bread.
no. So where do we draw a line in the sand at gym clothes for
Well, if you're going to buy shit food, wear your
your
tracky
sloppy
dacks.
chops? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just not exercising. It's the opposite of exercising. You know, that's the thing. This is an attire designed for an activity, and you're out there
Doing
the opposite. You're getting fat food. You go to work out to take off the fat food. That's why you get gym attire.
Yep.
And then you go wear the gym attire to go get fat food. Like,
Yeah, like it's
I'll tell you who's really making money here. Gym attire.
big gym,
big gym.
right?
Gym's attire.
Yeah. But it's true. It's false advertising. A carpenter with his carpenter trousers shouldn't be rocking up to do your surgery.
Exactly right.
Right?
Exactly
if your
right.
If your doctor's wearing army pants,
Some yakkers.
yeah,
Some hard yakkers.
It's inappropriate.
It is.
And if you are active, wear the pants. If you're not,
Okay, so what's
Stop it, stop.
appropriate shopping attire then? Is there a uniform for that?
jeans, t-shirt, tracky dacks, moccasins.
Tote bag.
Yeah. No, like I've got no problem with what people wear. I was just questioning it, and I don't know how to feel about it because I don't necessarily want to advise people not to wear gym attire because it looks great. You know,
It's very Star Trekian.
I like wearing gym attire. You know, not that it necessarily makes me look any better, but
Are you wearing the pants you cut the hole out of? Because that's pretty gross.
I don't know what happened to them. Like,
We've been looking for him all the time.
Wow.
I think Jess threw him out, dude.
She threw them out.
She was grossed out by it. That's hilarious.
How'd you get the beans over the franks?
I just twisted them really fucking hard. It's easy enough. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the attire. Yep. Appropriate attire.
I don't think you'll catch me in a pair of bike shorts. Like, let's just say that.
no.
Yeah, actually, you had to swim earlier, and it was a bit weird to see you in
In shorts, yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's
were your
strange.
shorts.
Yeah, that was probably the
why it was
weird part. Yeah.
Because I wasn't wearing jocks, so.
And Mason did say, "Hey, he's putting his butt on your shorts, man." He did. He's totally ruined your shorts, Dad.
From the mouth of babes.
Yeah. Kids say the dumbest things, don't they? Bill Cosby.
He says that. He's just like created a show, but really it was just an alibi.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they say this weird shit all the time about me. Just, this is a kid's thing.
I made a show about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest conspiracy theory, isn't it, Tim? That's what they do. They
Put it in plain sight.
Put it in plain sight. Do fakies so that it's
Fakey
or make
realsies.
a movie of it.
Eyes wide shut.
Yeah,
Make
so
a movie
do-
about ET. So when ET lands and people start saying, "I saw ET. He ate my Skittles."
Oh, you mean E.T.? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I said, E.T.
Yeah, we saw ET. There's a movie about it. I thought the same thing about The Matrix. You
Yeah.
know, when they sensationalized all those concepts in one movie, it was just like they just made all those interesting concepts The Matrix.
Yeah.
It's pretty true.
Yeah.
It was very pivotal in the whole, just like the Matrix went. Like even the
Yeah.
conspiracy theories now are based on that we are living in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is it maybe that's the best way to teach everybody? You just teach them the concept like that.
I'll tell you what. If it is a computer simulation, man, they've put in some good work.
Yep.
Because the dreams I'm having, how do you program that randomly?
Well, you're in a
Dreams
chair.
is the anomaly.
That's the real you.
Oh,
You're
the
in a
dr-
this is the dream, Jeremy.
Ah,
This is the dream.
Mm-hmm.
All that we see is but a dream within a dream. Edgar Allan Poe.
A show within a show, just
Yep.
like Steve's in a.
in an escape pod.
True, which is what we did at the start of this. I'd love to read.
All right,
we could just do a whole
Let's do one more, shall we?
one more.
And now we're reading from Jezbot's diary, 1993.
Okay, wait a second. Let me get a good one. Here we go. Well, where do I start? It is now the 6th period on Friday, 21st of the 5th, 1993.
God.
Haven't had the chance to write in this, so I have many things to say. Got rid of there was a letter. I got with sorry, and then it says after that, humma. But I don't think she's interested in going out. I can't work out what her problem is. I mean, look at me.
I have a ponytail.
Yeah, I'm 14. God damn it!
I'm an 8 in a 4 world.
I guess I haven't got that much to say. Next year, I remember I'll keep a journal like this. Sell it when I'm rich and famous.
That might need a little bit of tidying up there, Tim.
It sure does. But there you go. There's another reading from Jezbot's diary.
It's hard to hear some of that shit. But I
Yeah,
highly
don't know.
recommend it.
It's very brave of you.
It's cathartic.
Yeah.
It was 30 years ago or whatever. So was it? No,
It's
25 years ago.
I like, to be honest, I remember it's the shtick. You're putting on the shtick.
Oh, it's shtick all over it.
Yeah, because the teacher's reading it, so you're trying
to bait him.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to call him out. Like, you said you weren't going to read it.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to tell everyone in the class not to write in their diaries.
And I have that kind of power.
Yeah, well,
over women, apparently.
If they're not frigid.
Yeah, if they're not frigid.
look, this 2019, I'm a different man. I'm not the same person. I'm 40 years old, I'm a married man, and quite happy.
25 years ago.
Yep. There you go. There you have it.
There you do have
That's Jezbot's life up on the
Jezbot's spot.
So
Yeah.
did you know, here's a did you know fact
Okay.
before we go away. Researchers at the University of Tel Aviv in Israel have taught an AI system to read recipes and generate images of the dish. After sifting through over 50,000 recipes, the network learned how to study recipe steps in order to pick the finished product.
Right. So does it compile Like it takes spaghetti from this website and takes mushrooms off that, cuts them out. And,
Full photoshops it.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't look very delicious. Oh, there's mushrooms in there and there's spaghetti and,
What am I missing here?
I don't
Oh, a theme tune?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah.
Why do we need this again exactly?
Let's think about this like a think tank probably should.
Yes.
What about
possible
what about making new recipes? So I wonder what would happen if
So you could just
something,
put anything in there.
and you wouldn't have to cook it. You could just see it and go,
See how it looks.
yeah, it looks shit.
Yeah.
And then the AI could eventually learn what product.
So you go, Justin
it-
Timberlake's eyes, the lips of.
I'm saying the AI could.
see what it comes up with.
This is weird science.
Yeah, it is.
So an AI could potentially
Sleep with you.
create a new recipe that no one's ever come up with before, with products or with ingredients no one's ever thought to combine.
Well,
Yeah,
if anything, it's the closest thing to Weird Science, the actual movie, where you put in all the paper clippings,
Yeah, it's just-
yeah, and you put them in there, and then it comes out with this amazing dish. Yeah?
And she was that young lass on Weird Science.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
She was
was
stunning.
She was a woman in red. What's her name?
I
Don't answer that.
don't know, but I know she married Steven Seagal
Really?
and she has kids with him.
Really?
So she
I don't
must
think
be a
they're together
moron.
now.
Yeah.
But wasn't
Hey,
he
man.
up for?
Body smuggling.
Yeah.
Was it people
Yeah, people
selling?
smuggling.
And
people
the
smuggling?
and the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we need that for, to check recipes.
Neither do I.
Unless
That's
you
interesting.
Oh, I guess it would work if you go, this is all I've got left in the fridge. You want to
I
see
see.
what it
What
would
could I
look
make?
like before you waste the last bit of your food.
So you got bread and you got a can of spaghetti.
Like, oh,
What could I
spaghetti
do?
sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Or a brivel.
Yeah. Generally, I'll look in the cupboard if there's no bread and go, oh, there's nothing to eat.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not cooking.
No.
No, fair
Sean?
enough. You don't have to cook.
What are you going to
Well,
have tonight?
And what's for dinner?
You know-
What's for din-dins with Sean and Uff?
I quite often take the opportunity to spring past Red Rooster to get a little bit. But, you know, like I've promoted Red Rooster a lot on this program.
Sure have.
And I mean, we use the word promoted lightly because promotion, people have to hear it. And then
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. We have to spruik it and get people to listen to it.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
right.
need to pay you.
that's right. It's a yeah,
Triple
so
fail. Is
I
what you're
talk
saying.
about it a lot. That's what we're saying. I talk about it a lot. And really, I was thinking maybe I shouldn't. Only because I am, you know, I talk about ethical meat consumption and things like that. I'm
You've
not
been talking about cutting down a little bit this year.
cutting down and, you know, making those ethical decisions and whatnot. It's recently come out, which, you know, it shouldn't have to come out. People probably already realise this, but the large chicken food chains are responsible for some of the worst practices of farming chickens.
So we got to look at Big Rooster.
Well, Red Rooster wasn't named and shamed. Obviously, the bigger ones like international
Nando's.
ones. Nando's was mentioned.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
KFC was mentioned.
Oh, you bastard. KFC for sure.
Oh,
Well,
for
Red
sure.
Rooster is more of your local chicken, so you get a.
Is it?
Ingalls? Is it Ingalls?
Yeah,
chickens?
that's right. So, but it's still not
I'm down
ideal.
with the chickens, Tim.
Okay.
I'll probably say that. I'll probably get it. But I just thought maybe I'm just going to cool it on the, like, let's promote,
Steggles.
you know, cruelty to animals.
Well, I'm going to have leftover charcoal chicken from last night. Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
I've got a bowl of chicken in the fridge left over from lunch today. So
There's a lot of chicken going on.
there's a
boys.
bit of
There
chicken
is.
So
going
there's
on.
other meat.
Yeah.
There is.
There is.
Yeah.
None
Which-
so convenient though, has it?
No.
as a
Chicken.
cooked chicken.
Or as tasty.
Or as tasty. It's
So McDonald's responsible for all the cows and the,
the methane,
yeah, and I guess,
deforestation of
yeah,
Amazon
and then
jungle. Yeah.
now the Colonel's moving in.
Yep.
And taking over
never
the
trust
farms.
never trust a colonel.
No.
Ever. Especially a white supremacist
Yeah. Southern
gentleman.
It
Jesus
was one of
Christ.
them little black necktie things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say. What do they say? I can't remember. I say yes, boy. Yeah.
So they're
They
like
say
that.
it. I don't.
No. We don't say those things anymore, but they did.
Yeah.
Mm.
The Colonel with his 11 secret herbs and spices, which I found a recipe for.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what the last herb spice was in the recipe that they couldn't work out?
What?
Black pepper.
Black pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the only
right.
element of the spice you can actually see on the chicken. You can
That's
see
right.
the black pepper.
Yeah. Hey guys, I just discovered something in the secret recipe powder. What are these black dots over here? Well, we better go check this out.
I don't know if I've talked about this, but it reminds me of a Jim Owens skit, and they've got the Colonel in a chair tied to a chair, and it's all Jim Owens mates, but they're all dressed up like Ronald McDonald and Grimace and the Hamburglar,
Yeah.
and they're all sitting around the Colonel, and there's like a swinging light. He's tied up, and they're like, "All right, Colonel, we want to know your 11 secret herbs and spices. We already know that one of them's chicken." It was
great.
funny. It was funny in the 90s.
Still funny now, mate.
Oh man, I could go for some KFC.
I
just
was
thinking
feeling
about
that as well. So we're talking about it.
Dirty bird. That's
Dirty
how
bird.
it works. That's how you
Yeah.
promote something, guys.
Mm.
Talk about it.
Well, hit us up, KFC, Red Rooster, any purveyor of chicken meats, poultry, whatever. We'll
We'll eat
go
'em
right
all.
across. We'll go all those birds. I don't care if it's turkey. I don't care if it's what other poultries is there.
I don't know. Basically, we were saying there's a chicken problem. The chickens are ruining the world.
Oh,
We want to eat all the chickens.
Yeah, and if you're willing to pay us, we'll.
Keep the chickens coming.
No, we do like a bit of chicken.
Mm.
And well, like I said a couple of weeks ago, if you don't want to give up meat altogether, like a bit of chicken is apparently 75% better in terms of greenhouse gas emissions.
Yes.
So if you're looking out for your CO2 emissions and your meat consumption, don't feel too bad about a bit of chicken.
Try out a chicken.
Yep.
You could try out some lean kangaroo meat.
Yep.
If you want to get some red meat, that's very low impact.
High
They're
price.
not farmed.
High price. Get yourself a swimming pool. Get yourself some high quality, expensive meats.
And also, if you got the cash, splash out and get a maid, a cleaning lady.
Yeah, get
or
a cleaning
something,
lady.
a cleaning person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, get a pool, get an air conditioner, get a maid.
Yeah.
What are you
Get it
doing, you
all-
mugs?
What are you doing? Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm calling it. It's been a great episode.
Yes, it has. Had a
thanks
few
for
laughs,
listening
had a
again.
few cries.
We did. Anything else to add? No faithfulness for this?
Not really.
Okay.
Check out the microsodes.
Yeah. There's still mysteries. If you've got a ghost story, send it in. I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Jezbot. Thanks for listening.
And I'm Sean enough.
Goodbye.
He does stuff.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pods, it's really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should look out. Goodbye.